Alright, so today we're going to learn how to input data for Tier 2 progress monitoring. I have my Google Drive icon up here, and I can click on that. But if you don't have that, you can go ahead and type in the search bar right up here, drive.google.com, and hit enter. Mine will look a little bit different than yours, but if you click on Shared with Me, and then go to the search bar right up here, you can type in Tier, and then it's actually two capital I's, Roman numerals, Tier 2, and just hit enter. Yours might look a little bit different than mine, but it will be the Tier 2 folder. There are a couple other folders that have Tier 2 in the name, Tier 2 Team, Tier 2 Training. You want just plain old Tier 2. So we go ahead and click that. And it brings us to this. And what we want to do is click on Progress Monitoring because we want to enter Progress Monitoring. So we click on that folder. And mine looks a little bit different because I created all of them. But depending on which grade level you teach at, you will have access to that grade level. So for example, I click 5th grade if I'm a 5th grade teacher. And it brings up this Excel spreadsheet. The important piece about this spreadsheet is that towards the bottom you have different students, and I have not put names in for these students yet, but when I get a referral, I'll go down to the tab and I'll click on the tab and I'll click rename, and then I'll go ahead and type in the student's name. So for example, if it's myself, I would type in ehunerdosse, and I can click outside the box. So this is just one tab. If I click over here on student 2, which would be a different student, it's the same sheet, but it would be a totally different sheet. Once you started entering data, it would look very different. So if we go back to this one, the way that we enter data is each day, all you have to do is type in the date. So for example, today is the 14th of November. So I would go ahead and type that in, 11/14/13. And I would type in the total number of points that were earned. So let's say I earned 28 points, and points possible, let's say, was 34. The great thing is that it calculates for you. So if we go through each day, keep typing things in. Let's say I got 28 again out of 34. And we'll go to the next week, 11/18/13. Let's say I earned 33 out of 34. You can see that it differentiates the percentages for you. So it's a great way to keep track of the percentage of points that students earn, which is truly what we're trying to look at. We really want students to be above that 80%. So this is how you would progress monitor for each student. If you had multiple students, they would be down along this bottom part, and all you have to do to change is to click, and you're at a different student. And that is how you progress monitor with Tier 2.